Hello, this is my presentation for my Wix website, Westside Superspeedway. My name is Timothy Volkman for MISM 3314. Wix is I'm not aware of it before. I've made websites before for bands and other my friends' small businesses, and this really gets you something up and running fast, and it's free. And if you don't mind their little ads on the edges, whatever. But this is the template I picked. Kind of has this setup where the header stays the same all the time, and then this pane over here stays the same all the time, but the middle pane and the right hand panes here change when you go to different links. So that kind of makes it easy for someone to navigate. The phone number is always there. They can always click here to get home, and then you've got the most people are familiar with up here, the little site map or whatever you want to call it. And because most of the pertinent information is in this block here, when people view it on different screen sizes and different screen resolutions, there's a good chance that they're going to get what they need to get, because even if this stuff is cut off, it's not critical. And yeah, the options here are pretty good. This is not a font from Wix. This is actually a font that I found online. I just made an image because I didn't want to actually purchase the font. That was good enough for what I needed for this. But yeah, I really am pretty impressed with Wix and what they are offering. So my website is for a fictional go-kart park called the Westside Superspeedway. I kind of took one of the templates from the Wix, but I changed it dramatically in the end, so really I should have started from scratch, but it gave me some ideas. I got a lot of photos from online, and I made some modifications to them using programs like GIMP, which I'll maybe go into that. Here's my main page, just what you see when you first go to the website. Kind of gives you an idea of what all is going on. There's go-karts and there's also BMX, and I've got pictures for both and links to go to both kinds of items. So I guess we'll just start with these links on the front, kind of pop out. The one for the BMX park, you click on that, takes you to the page that's got specifics about that. Here I have a picture of the pretend off-road for the bikes. I also have some testimonials that I made up that would tell people what they want to know, and then also a graphic that kind of represents what this page is. And then by clicking home or by clicking on the logo, you can go back to the main page. And another way there's multiple ways to get to each page. I could click on BMX to go to the same place that I went to on here. Same thing with the go-kart info. Here we've got a picture of the track, a statement of our guarantee, and then a short description of what we have, different tracks for different skill levels and age groups, and another picture that's associated with this page. Back to the home, and then here I have a place where you go buy tickets. Obviously none of these links are real because I'm not actually running a go-kart park, but I put some buttons that Wix had available for different things: a day pass, bike day pass, and all access pass, with a graphic over here that represents what this page is about. In addition to those three, I have the gallery, which I just have multiple images. There could be more of everything that's there, and then a little graphic I found that represents this page on the about. It's like it says it's about. Gives a safety statement. We consider our safety to be paramount, blah blah blah. And then some tips: wearing a helmet and not wearing loose clothing. And then I show our staff. I have a fictional staff here of celebrities with fake names, and what they like to say about themselves. I have a map showing the fictional location and contact info. This would really be more like our mission statement. Show people that we care about safety here, because it would be a potentially dangerous thing. I also have a little plug statement here, bringing the excitement of racing to your backyard. What else? So as far as what I use to create some of these images, as you can see, these two look the same. It's because this image started out as that one. GIMP is a good and free program available on most platforms. Similar to Photoshop, but the license is free for personal use. To get from something like this to this is really quite easy. So I guess I'll do a little quick tutorial. I got this image here from the internet. Go back to GIMP and work with. So here is that guy. So if we wanted to make like a more of a, rather than a photograph, something more like a design, you can select by color, pick something black, close to, and invert that selection, and then just delete everything else. That's a little extreme, but in the right scenario, that might be what you're looking for. And you can kind of clean it up with the eraser or the select box, either way. Integrate this into a logo or something that you just want to spice up your site with. That's what I did on my logo and a couple other places on the website. It's really good for grabbing silhouettes to use that same method. So I'll talk a little bit about the tools I'm using to make my video today. My screen capture, I'm using Kazam. As you can see, I'm not on Windows or Mac. I'm using Linux. This is KDE Kubuntu. A good Linux one is this Kazam. I'm having problems with my webcam, but other than that, it's working well. And then for video editing, I'm using Kdenlive, which I already have open, and this is a really good and free application. Got multiple tracks for audio and video, and you can cut them and paste them however you want, and it makes it pretty simple if you're not, a pro that does that kind of thing on a regular basis. I do not do this on a regular basis, and I was able to get this put together fairly easily. So one thing to keep in mind I found with making websites is to test them in multiple browsers. I got Firefox open now, and everything's looking good. I can go through all my links, and it seems to be functioning the same way it does on Chromium, which is basically Chrome. I also tested it in Chrome, in Windows 10, and in Internet Explorer, which I don't know if anybody's really using that anymore, but I tested it anyway. So to wrap up, my website, basically my focus here was to make it kind of eye-popping and to get a potential customer to my fake business excited. So everything from the font to the logo to the large pictures and the popping colors, it's all about drawing people in, and that's what you want to do if you're trying to make money. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you.